It's Raining, It's Pouring is the 14th episode of the 3rd season of Barney and Friends, and this one just makes me feel so happy because I love the rain. Even as a child, I loved the rain. I loved playing outside in the rain. Not when it was pouring down, obviously, but when it was just drizzling, I really loved it. So this just gives me a really happy, fuzzy feeling. The children in the episode are maybe not as happy that it's raining, but the episode is all about finding ways to be entertained and to keep having fun even when it's raining. And I think the episode gives a lot of great examples of things to do. We have story time and we have other activities. Min does a dance at one point, which was lovely to see, and they play with the parachute. And the parachute for me is very, very nostalgic. I feel like most children will remember the parachute with fondness. It's so much fun, and that as well gave me this big rush of nostalgia. So a lot of nostalgia for me in this episode, and as always I will talk about the songs in a moment. The songs are generally what makes Barney nostalgic for me, and we had some absolutely brilliant songs in here. Before I get in with those, very quickly, Baby Bop and BJ both feature in this one. We also have children including Tosha, Jason, Carlos, and of course, Min, as already mentioned. We also have Tomie DePaola as himself, and he's teaching the children to draw a mouse, which is quite delightful. So we have some arts and crafts in here as well. There's a lot of quality to this. There's a really great variety, and I feel like there are some great suggestions to keep children entertained when it's raining. And I think probably for the parents' benefits as well, because not being able to keep entertained when it's raining outside, I imagine children will be climbing up the walls with boredom. I think it's something that most children experience at some time. So I will now go through the songs, and we have Ring Around the Rosie, which is an interesting one for me because the lyrics are slightly different. In the UK, we say a tissue, a tissue. In the US version, it's ashes, ashes. Now, our one makes more sense, in my opinion, because you're sneezing. But there's something really sinister about the ashes line, and I'm really becoming quite fond of it. It's not sinister in the episode, but I do love it. We then have What Can We Play on a Rainy Day? And Scary Stories. They do tell some scary stories, and I think when it's thundering outside and it's a thunderstorm, that's a pretty fun activity. We then have Number Limbo, getting some exercise in there as well, which of course is really important, particularly if children can't go out to play indoors for maybe several days if it's raining a lot. Doing something that has a physical activity element is obviously going to be really important, and Number Limbo encourages learning about numbers, so that's pretty effective and a really good song. We then have Little Boy Peep and Little Boy Blue. Both are very, very nostalgic. And then Rain, Rain, Go Away, and It's Raining, It's Pouring. I have never understood Rain, Rain, Go Away as a sentiment. I love the rain so much. And I know I'm not alone. I think a lot of people find it to be really beautiful and cleansing and therapeutic. Obviously, too much rain can be a problem, but even as a child, I didn't understand that song. I still don't, but it's very, very nostalgic. And then we have Min's dancing, which was beautiful. So some really fabulous songs here, some really great tips on things to do when it's raining, and I really enjoyed this one. I enjoyed seeing the rain, listening to the rain, thinking about the rain. It definitely made me very, very happy. And then you throw in some nostalgia as well, and ultimately, I can't complain. Personally, I think It's Raining, It's Pouring is a pretty brilliant Barney episode.